What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Almost following on from the previous video, just saying that it's amazing what a good session or a good few sessions can do for just my mental clarity and my sort of mental health. After Friday's good session, Saturday went for a run, and was only going to do a short sort of 5k because my mind's just not been in long runs recently, long as only 2. I just found them boring. I'd much rather do intervals, but thought I was about to go a little further. Managed 8k, probably could have pushed for 10, but again, I was just couldn't be bothered really, and just made me sort of made me feel good about training again. And then yesterday, Kay and I went to American Pie in Manchester for her belated birthday meal, although it's still part of her birthday anyway, but we just deferred it from last week because we were at breakfast in the hotel. And then that was a lot of cheese, 7-inch deep dish. Maya's definitely going to stomach, so I was saying, oh, we'll get 2, but literally after 1 slice I was just stuffed full of cheese, and the side of sort of the tots, potato tots covered in cheese, meat, goat cheese, all delicious. If you're in the area, I'd highly recommend it. I don't know if you can hear it, the rain is absolutely torrential outside. It's windy as heck, but right now I'm just trying to come up with some content for the gym. I've sort of taken over the social media, but I just feel like I'm in a bit of a, I don't know, what would you call it, writer's block, creator's block. I just, when it comes to fitness content in general, I feel like I've just, I don't know, I just can't think of anything to post. I used to post quite a bit months and months ago, many moons ago, but now I'm just struggling with ideas and what to post. I feel like everything's been posted before and it's been done, so I'm just sort of repeating myself and just regurgitating what's already out there. So I'm trying to think of things to post or what to post. It's just, I don't know, it's frustrating when it should be easy because it's my job. But anyway, Deload week, so nothing crazy for training, but right now I'm going to try and come up with some content, and hopefully this coffee helps. Gone for the maximum charge, so it's a lot of caffeine. Oh my god, I had to run back inside and get some hot water for the pre-workout. Don't know, I've got into the habit of having warm water with the pre-workout because that gym gets very cold, you know me, my body is broken and that just gets cold very quick. Now I was gonna say, like, apologise for the rambling on the last clip, but just, again, it's just me overthinking things, thinking that things have to be a certain way, like the clips have to be a lot shorter than what they need to be. But then again, this is like just what I do know. It's like I think I get caught in certain mind frames of things have got to be a certain way. For example, like the content side of things, that's probably why I'm struggling to come up with ideas for the gym's content. I think it's got to be a certain way, and if I don't think it fits, I'm not going to do it. That's just sort of similar to me trying to like fit a certain narrative of what I should be with my training. Like I should be like some kind of like hybrid athlete to get something for me to work on. Also, I just thought this little clip, get a different angle. You're currently upside down on the other side of the steering wheel, just because why not? I just think for each shot I try and change angle, at least so it's not just always from the same side. It's always different sides, because you know it seems pretty boring just staring at the one side. But work done for the morning. We're about to head over to Pure Gym now for just a deload leg session. Lower back still feeling a bit iffy, so no deadlift, so things will be nice and short with just some squats, split squats, and maybe some hamstring curls and a bit of core work. Nothing special, just in and out within, I don't know, I'll maybe try and make it 45 minutes to an hour, and then I'll probably be like an hour and a half still. But yeah, I'm not sure what to do in terms of weight, but we'll see what it's like when warming up. Lack of sleep definitely gives me a shorter temper. I'm a bit frustrated with these warm-ups. Body's feeling cold, and just this shoulder's not feeling great. All those wall balls definitely have the shoulder feeling tight. It was feeling fine until I tried to put the bar on my back. But we're gonna push on. I forgot the pop ball, so I've just been using these nodules in the rack to try and loosen it off. But just gonna go for 2 sets of 5 at 140. I was pulling hard, ready to go for 8%, 50 sets of 5. but I've decided to lower the intensity a little bit and then lower the volume a little bit as well. So lowering both should be fairly comfortable, and we'll go from there. Another thing that frustrates me as well is that the battery's gone lower and I forgot to charge it again, so it might just be a case of clip for exercise and a voiceover. I was probably going to voiceover anyway, but it is what it is. Let's get these squats done and then get out of here as fast as we can, really. However, these were anything but comfortable. I know I've said before, there's nothing worse for me than feeling cold during a session. It just makes me feel like I'm doing nothing at all. Maybe it's because I've all sleep related, not getting enough sleep, I'm just tired, sluggish, who knows. And despite how I was telling myself I felt good, my body had other ideas, as these felt very heavy and sluggish. Although watching them back, they look, again, kind of high, but I just couldn't feel anything in the legs working. It was just all glutes and they actually felt quite tight. Maybe again that lower back issue, because I've not had anything heavy on my back since that incident that was at my back. But again, this whole feeling is probably because lack of sleep and lack of calories yesterday, as the only thing I had was that pizza with the sides. Although it was probably very calorie dense, still wasn't enough. And then when I got home, all I felt hungry for was a small bowl of cereal, and that was my day. So again, really it's all self-sabotage, but I need to sort that out. But this week I'm just going to take things a bit easy with training and nutrition and just get my head sorted out and then start fresh next Monday. After these squats, just kept things relatively light, same sort of format, no deadlifts, so just straight into the split squats. Again, keeping that sort of 90% from the previous week weight-wise and cutting the volume in half. So this was just 2 sets of 8 with the 18s. Again, still taking a little bit of rest between sides before moving on to some seated leg curls, which were very frustrating. I just couldn't get the pads to sit right. It kept rolling down my shoe and almost taking my shoe off each time. So I just did what I could there. Didn't really feel working hamstrings at all. It was just more uncomfortable in my calves and ankle. And then moved on to some leg extensions. Nothing crazy, just 2 sets of 15. Again, I think I can tell my body's just not feeling it, because these just lit up my quads straight away, although it was very light. And then decided just to chuck in some extra abdominal work, which is something I've neglected and it's probably an issue that caused my back. So I'm going to start adding in some weighted abdominal work with some heavy core work, just to get that nice and strong. And because summer's coming, I want the abs to be showing a bit more, so that's why I'm going to start training those heavy with some weighted sit-ups, cable crunches, lion leg raises, and whatever else I can think of to add load to the abs. Again, when I try and think of things, I just can't think of them at all. I just remembered I forgot to mention what these are. These are just leg only dead bugs, great for hitting the lower abdominals, as long as you keep the legs away from 90 degrees to keep all that tension on that lower core. And then, very frustrating session, but at least it's something, and something's better than nothing, right? Although I probably should have taken this as an extra rest day and started things fresh on Tuesday. Whoa. I feel like my training definitely needs to change, or something needs to change, because that deload, as I've probably just been complaining about, just didn't even feel like a deload, so it was just very frustrating. Everything felt stiff, and like I said, I'm my own worst enemy. I'm sort of self-sabotaging myself, really. Not getting enough sleep, not eating enough. Maybe I need to just change when and how I train, rather than on Monday try and do a heavy lower session. If I know I'm going to be up at 5 AM working all day, have that as a rest day, and do my long run on Sundays, Monday off, and then start sort of session 1 on a Tuesday. And on my way back, I was listening to Not So Fit Couple podcast, and they have the My Coach app, which is, you know, for a High Rocks program. So maybe follow that, get the week trial, see what it's like, or maybe go for the High Rocks daily program, 7-day trial, and see what that's like. But I feel like something definitely needs to change. I can't just keep winging it like I have been for the last however long since the last comp, and just trying to improve 2.5 kilos each week on the main lifts and just winging it with the running since I'm 26 weeks out. I think now it's time to sort of have a little bit more focus, since it's still a long way away, but I want to do really well in this next one. Something else that's going to change is nutrition, like for lunch today. Although this isn't changing today, it's probably going to change next week. It's got a chicken tikka slice sandwich with a slice of spicy chili cheese and one of Kelly's friend's cupcakes that she made for her birthday, which is very nice, very custardy. But I think next week I might use the next training block to switch things up with training, obviously, but with nutrition. Maybe go on like a little 6-week diet just to lose some kilos. I think I weighed 92 kilos, and at my height, it's not good. I'm a heavy runner, heavy boy, especially at 5'7", 5'8" on a good day. So I'll probably do that for 6 weeks, and that'll put me in good stead to trim down a bit, and obviously that'll improve my running, and then I can push on from there. Maybe go quite a severe mini cut, try and drop as much fat as I can, and then maintain that for the next however long that'll be. What that'll be? It'll be 18 weeks. But yeah, gonna enjoy this. Again, another ramble of a day, but it is what it is. It's just to get my thoughts from here out of here onto the interwebs. And plan now, have this. Got half an hour before I take a boy for a walk, quick 20 minutes around the block, and then back to work for the evening. And then that'll be Monday done. Tomorrow, not sure what to do. Not going to do interval runs, maybe just a 5k, 6k. Part of me wants to push for a 10k, but that doesn't really class as a deload, does it? But we'll see. Next one's going to be a deload upper body, and then yeah, watching some Stone Mountain 64 because getting back into Warzone. But I'll skip it for today's video, and I'll catch you all in the next one for another interesting deload. Even though hopefully it feels more like a deload then. Peace.